So today we're doing another rebuild with Carlos Correa, this time with the Twins. 6 years, 200 million. He seems to be finally getting a team to agree to sign him and keep him. And you know what, the Twins, I like the move. You know, you get a shortstop. You've still got some young players who are starting to come up. You've got a decent team. I just think you need a couple more options. You've added Joey Gallo, maybe a trade or two, and this team could be pretty solid. I'm excited to see what the Twins do in the future. So with that being said, let's rebuild them. So today's video is sponsored by our friends over at Factor, and we've actually had Factor on the channel before, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been using their services since that video went live. Factor is a meal prep service that offers you fresh, never frozen meals that are dietitian approved, delivered straight to your doorstep. And with the new year that has just begun, I know some of you may have some resolutions or some goals that you want to achieve, and Factor's got your back. Maybe you don't want to eat out as often, or maybe you just don't want to have to go to the grocery store so much, save some time, or you just want to eat healthier. Factor literally checks all those boxes. What I like about Factor is, one, it's super quick. It's a 2-minute cook time. Another thing that I like is that the menu options, there's so many of them, and each week it's a different menu. So you don't have to worry about getting bored with each different option. Not only do they have the meals, but they do have some smoothies here. I have the strawberry banana smoothie. I also do have the tropical fruit one and the mango one upstairs. All of them are really good. They have breakfast options, which, I like those as well. And then the desserts, and as well as, I think they have some juices too. So like I said, there's meals, there's desserts, there's breakfast. They have all these different bases covered for you to make your life easier. And like I said, it's a 2-minute cook time. It's super easy. You can see on screen, it's literally poke a couple holes in the top of the saran wrap, pop it in the microwave, 2 minutes, and you're good to go. Here I'm eating the chili chorizo, and also I'm gonna taste the tostada bake, and both of them, delicious. So if quick meal options, time saved, so you don't have to run to the grocery store, you don't have to clean up, eating healthy, if all those things sound good to you, head over to go.factor75.com/ant60 and use code ant60 for 60% off your first Factor box. The website has plenty of different options, how many meals you can have per week, and just there's a plenty of different options. You can go check it out and pick the one that's best for you. Not only do they have meat options, they do have vegan, they do have keto, they have other options that cover kind of all different lifestyles. So again, if that all sounds great, head over to go.factor75.com/ant60 and use that code ant60 for 60% off your first box. Again, thanks for Factor for sponsoring today's video. So with this team, I'm not gonna make a lot of change, or I didn't make any changes going into this 2023 season. The only thing that I did was I went out and I brought back Michael Fulmer, because I know he's a real life free agent currently, but he's still a free agent in real life. And I thought, you know what? The Twins could use another arm in the bullpen. Let's bring him back. I did a 2-year club option and we'll see what happens. So otherwise the team is like the same, like as what it would be in real life. I may have released like a fringe player that they might have kept, or I might have kept a fringe player that they might have gotten rid of. But for the most part, this is kind of the team that is predicted from Fangraphs. So I kind of went with what we had here. So players that I'm looking to get rid of are Kepler, potentially Jorge Polanco. And the reason I'm okay with that is we do have Royce Lewis, we do have Austin Martin, both can play the infield. Royce Lewis is the one that I'm kind of looking forward to the most. So we'll see what happens there. Matt Wallner is also another player that I want to get involved. But like the corner outfield spots are pretty taken up with Kirilloff, Larnick, and also Gallo right now. And then of course Buxton in center, he's not going anywhere. So I don't know, we've got to figure something out, figure out a way to like kind of get everybody in play. And then pitching right now I think is pretty self-explanatory. We will need somebody, just because I think Maeda's contract is starting to come to an end. It is. I think Sonny Grays is also, and Tyler Mahle. So we'll need some pitching, because we do have Balazovic, we do have Bailey Ober, but it's not like I can really be like, yeah, they're going to be the top part of the rotation for us. So we'll see what we can do. I think the deadline is probably the most, like the quickest time that I'll actually make some moves. Other moves that I did in the offseason, I guess I should say that I did, was the draft. We've got Trent Cloven, could be Cloven, we'll see. Either way, I like the power numbers. We've got CJ Moon, who looks really solid, first, third, and left field. I don't know, I feel like at 6 foot we could probably get away with him at first base. Doesn't look too bad. Could also be outfielder if we really needed him to. And then the other ones that are like you could really pay attention to are these two closers. But realistically, I think the only one that has a chance, probably CJ Moon. He just looks really good. So we'll see what happens. Either way, let's get to the deadline. All right, so we're at the deadline and we're in a weird spot because we're 12 games out in the division, but wild card wise, we're like in a 8-team race for these final couple spots, right? And it's tough. It's tough because like I'm like, this is a tight race, and some players are doing well and some players aren't, you know, and like a lot of players are becoming free agents. And it's one of those things where, do I feel like bringing back some of these players, and who do I bring back? But also at the same time, is it worth bringing back any of these guys? And would it be better just to kind of cash in on them and then maybe say, let's see if we can get a couple players and then make the postseason, rather than like full out sending it, trying to make the postseason and, you know, kind of keeping some guys that become free agents at the end of the year. Then we don't make the postseason, and then it's a mess because we made all these trades. We didn't trade anybody and get anything in return. Some kind of things like that. You know what I mean? So I'm in a dilemma because I don't want Kepler. I don't really know if I want to keep Jorge Polanco. I'd rather get like Royce Lewis, Austin Martin, you know, those guys involved. So, I feel like it's just better to, I don't want to say sell, but like kind of retool, you know, kind of get something in return. Because like I said, Sonny Gray, Tyler Mahle, Kenta Maeda all leave. I think Pagan's a free agent. We've got Fulmer technically. Jorge Lopez is for some reason regressing, even though he's got like C potential, which I believe I want to say it's like, where is he? I want to say it's like mid 70s. Like, where is it? Yeah, it's mid 70s. So he's just regressing. He's just going down. So we're, you know, I think it might just be better to kind of just get something in return for some of these players, see what we can get. I mean, if we can get somebody really good, let's go and do it. But I don't really want to go out and like really push for the postseason. I think that's kind of it. I just kind of want to just kind of coast. Joey Gallo is an interesting one because he is mashing. He is absolutely mashing. And I don't know if I want to get rid of him or not. He's like the one where I'm like, I'd be okay keeping him on the team. So let's see what we can get. All right, first trade, Edward Cabrera, who apparently is on the market in real life for the Marlins, or Max Kepler. Definitely don't think this would happen in real life, but if we can make it happen, I'm gonna take advantage of it. So next up, I want to get rid of Polanco. I want to get rid of, I want to get Royce Lewis some time. So who needs a second baseman? The Phillies apparently need a second baseman. Do I really want to make them stronger? Not really. That's the thing. Who else needs a second baseman? The Reds, the Brewers. Interesting. I could use a player from the Brewers, but who would I want in this situation? I feel like a pitcher again just makes the most sense. Like, it could be a reliever, it could be a starter, but I just feel like that makes the most sense. And like, I don't know if I really want Lauer. I don't think Peralta's a possibility either. So I feel like there's got to be a team out there that needs something. I guess Gavin Lux could move to short for this team. They have Mondesi. How did they get Mondesi? Trade. It says they need a shortstop. Like, isn't Gavin Lux gonna move to short in real life? So then wouldn't the Dodgers be a team we can make a trade with? So someone needs to make a trade, and we're gonna find it. We're gonna figure something out. All right, I'm gonna go to the Angels. I'm gonna pick up Sam Bachman, who's a recent draft pick for them, for Polanco and Cantorino, and I'm gonna see what other moves I can make with expiring contracts. Who else could I move? I guess pitchers, right? All right, Sonny Gray for Brandon Waddell and Cody Whitley. I think that might be it, because I might keep Tyler Mahle. I'm gonna see how he does for the rest of the season. So let me sort out this team. All right, this is what the team looks like right now. I definitely think I took a little bit of a step back. The thing is, I've also opened up a little bit of money, and at the same time, I've opened up some spots that I wanted to for some younger players. So I think in the long term, it's gonna definitely benefit us. So let's see how we finish the year. So far, it's looking pretty good. I'm seeing some, look at that string of wins. Oh, we made the postseason in a wild card team. There we go. 88 and 74. So moves may have worked. We actually finished second in the Central, and we had the second spot, tied with the Rays actually. So all right, I'll take that. League leaders, we didn't have any, so I don't know why I'm looking there. Awards, Gold Glove, that was it. Judge, MVP, beating out. Ooh, Vladdy. Ooh, that's a tight race right there. That's a really tight race. What does it come down to? The RBIs being 4 different? Because honestly, I'm looking at this going, I think Vlad is the better season. I don't know. It is pretty close though. It is pretty close. And then Austin Riley wins it on the other side, beating out Tatis. and Juan Soto, which again, looking at it, I think Tatis had the better year overall. The RBIs are nice and all, but I don't know. Soto and Tatis definitely had a better year than Austin Riley. So Jack Flaherty, Cy Young winner. You got Manoah on the other side. Batting title goes to Urshela and Tatis. Reliever of the year, Art Warren. Garrett Whitlock, and then rookie of the year goes to Nick Podkul. Okay, Miranda is second, and then you got Cal Mitchell on the other side. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see what we've got going on. So who was sent down? We already know Jorge Lopez was sent down. Cody Whitley was as well. Pitched 8 innings, was fantastic, so we're definitely going to bring him back up. Looking at the rest of the team, we've got Smeltzer, who was really good in this long relief role. Bailey Ober got some time. Not too bad either. Pagan, Dobnik, Ulmer. Gilbar didn't pitch at all. Alcala was... And then Duran lost a little bit of potential, which sucks, but he had a really good season, so I'm glad that he loses potential when he performs well. Awesome to see. Tyler Mahle, it really just depends on how much money he wants. If he's okay with like 15 mil, I think we're okay. If he wants above that, we might be in a tough situation. But overall, not too bad. And then this guy, 63 innings, the whip is pretty high. I'm not gonna lie, whip is kind of gross, but as a back end of the rotation, maybe a long reliever, I feel like we did okay. And realistically, Sonny Gray was regressing. On top of that, wasn't having the best of year, and we got a reliever who I actually really wanted in Cody Whitley, because he's kind of glitchy in franchise. So looking at the lineup now, who was sent down? Kyle Farmer, I already know he had a bad year. I don't even need to look at it. Let's see what we've got going on here. Jeffers, not bad off the bench. Austin Martin got called up. Kirilloff really struggled, and I think somebody else got sent down too. Who else got sent down? Am I blind? Oh, Garlick. Garlick also had a bad year. So Arise always is on base. Don't have to worry about that. Buxton was okay. I don't know how much more he'll improve. Correa was fantastic. Nick Gordon came in, not great. Miranda, not great. Gallo was really good. I only had him face lefties, but he's really good. And I think if I can bring him back on a similar deal, I think it's a no-brainer. Larnick it's not a terrible year, but it's definitely not good. Royce Lewis was not bad at all. And then Christian Vasquez, not great either. So we might need a catcher. We might need to move from Vasquez. And to be honest, I was thinking about that, and I was really considering making a move for a catcher, because there were a couple available through the trades, like the people that we traded away, that I could have gotten a decent catcher in return. And in the end, I decided not to, which I think was a dumb idea. I think we definitely should have went out and got one of those catchers, because I think Vasquez, he's just going to regress. And that's going to be the issue with him, is he's just going to continue to regress. Who do I need to send down? Thielbar. All right, where is he? He's down here. And now we should be... Man, sometimes it just doesn't register. Let's send him down there. I need to find a replacement. Oh, I got to call up one of these bats. Let's call up... Let's go with... Where is he? Let's go Kyle Farmer. We'll just rock with an extra bench bat. And now I can send him down, and we're good to go. So postseason time, I mean, not gonna lie, don't really expect much. I don't. We're placing the Rays, and we win 5-0. Okay, so maybe I should expect a little bit more out of the team. We'll go like this and see how we do versus the Blue Jays. And we're 1 game away. I am gonna let Maeda pitch, because this is probably his last game with the team, and he wins us the game. So now we're back to the top of the rotation. Tyler Mahle's up. And I'm feeling pretty good so far, right? Mahle, Paddock. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I want. We're win. Okay. Oh, we're 1 game away. 1 game away. We fumbled the bag. Cleveland faces the Cardinals, and it's going to be the Guardians winning the World Series. Okay, not bad for a first year. We made it pretty far, a lot farther than I anticipated. I didn't even think we were going to make the postseason, to be honest. So now I am going to pick up this option. He was solid for us. No reason not to. $4.5 million in the bullpen. Not bad at all, especially for how much bullpen arms are going for in free agency now. Let's go and get some. Next up, Pagan. Again, I think he's decent. I know it's like kind of on the fence with Twins fans. Pagan is bad. It's okay, but if he's going to pitch well, let's give him another year. Again, $5 million, $6 million, really not that expensive. And then let's see here. Gallo, how much does he want? I feel like that's a no-brainer. Like 10 mil? A little 2-year, 10 mil action. And then Tyler Mahle, what does he want? 17. 17, huh? Let me think about it. What else could I get for 17 come free agency? You know what I mean? Let's see what we can do here. And let's see. 17 mil. What are we looking at? Flaherty wants 30. Okay, that's a little bit out of my price range. 20 for Montas. Okay. Glasnow wants 27. I'm not going to look at Kershaw. Severino, not bad. Similar numbers, a little bit cheaper than Mahle. Thor wants less. Clevenger, I know, is going to want less. Okay. Giolito. So yeah, there's definitely comparable pitchers. So I think I might go back in for him. It really just depends. Like, again, we have a couple guys that we traded for that we could turn to. So I think we're okay. I would like to add something. Oh, we didn't get Gallo back. Okay, so that's something we got to keep in mind. But if I can find something, I think he comes out of the lineup and we get a DH. That's what I'm looking for. A DH and some pitching. See what we can get. All right, I know I've been getting him very, very, very often. And the reason that I'm looking for a catcher is, I mean, they've got too many. They've got too many. I need them. They've even traded for Austin Wells. And I looked at every other catcher available. I looked at Mejia. Looks kind of nice, to be honest. He actually looks pretty decent. And I might, now looking at it, I can actually do that. I might switch it up. I might go Francisco Mejia. Because I was looking, teams are kind of like stacking catchers. Like, hold on, where'd they go? Now I can't find them. But like, it just seems like catchers are like progressing pretty well in this like franchise save. So yeah, what I was looking at was I didn't really know who to trade for, and I didn't want to trade my catcher for another catcher. That just seems kind of dumb. The Angels have some aging catchers. I thought about getting Logan Ohapi. I thought about Melendez, but within the division, that also felt weird. So instead, I think I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go Mejia. And it says they need, holy cow, a center fielder. I'm giving him a center fielder. I'm also giving him a third base prospect. The year 1 draft pick. He's a potential. I thought, why not? And then we'll take Mejia. So yeah, we'll try that out. All right, so start the season off. I've been looking around for so many different possible trades, and Severino's probably like the best one that we can get for the price. I tried to get Corbin Burns, I tried to get Woodruff, can't do it. I can get Freddie Peralta, but seasons haven't been great. I'm gonna pass. And I kind of wanted to break up this 4-headed monster that they have going on. Other options, I could go to the Reds, could take Julio Urias. I looked at the Astros because the Astros have a crazy amount of pitching. It's just they want too much for every single one of their pitchers, even though they do need a catcher, and I'm offering them a starting catcher. I can't make a move possible. Plus the budget's becoming an issue. So the only way I can make a trade possible is if I throw in Abreu, and also I think I was going after Javier. And then what I had to do here was I had to give up Balazovic, and I also had to give up another top prospect, or just basically I had to give up Balazovic and then just pick whoever I wanted to throw into the trade, which honestly, looking at it now, like, this isn't terrible. I don't really want to give up Balazovic. I tried to give up Bachman, doesn't work. The only way I can get Bachman is if I throw in CJ Moon, and I don't necessarily want to get rid of him, but I guess I could. I'm not going to use him. I mean, a 27-year-old pitcher who's got control for the next couple of years of arbitration for a catcher I don't really want, a pitching prospect, and then a third base prospect. It is a lot. It is a lot. And I've tried like every other combination of like pitchers. Unless I throw in Balazovic, I can't get this deal done. Like, I can do that. They don't want Cabrera. I've tried like every combo, and it just sucks that I don't really want to give up Balazovic. So I think I'm going to go Bachman and then our third base prospect that I'm probably not going to use. And to make this deal possible, I have to take Jose Abreu, which sucks. So this is going to be the team: Ryan, Javier, Paddock, Ober, and then Cabrera. We still have our guys: Balazovic, Woods, Richardson. We've got a couple that we can turn to if things don't go fully to plan. But we should be okay. We should be okay. And then the bullpen, you can kind of see no changes at all. I didn't really want to go out and spend too much money because I really like the team that we have, and I feel like we can do pretty good with this squad here. So Wallner got called up. Austin Martin's still in the minors just because I want to give him everyday time there. But yeah, this is the squad. I'm liking it. I might go something like maybe something like that. I think that's the move. I like the team. I think we're in a good spot. It may not be the best, and we may have to make trades at the deadline, but we'll see. We'll see. Man, that was a big trade, but I wanted a little bit of a better pitcher, and we still have, you know, wait, where is? Oh, we have Cabrera already called up. He's our 5 starter. Yeah, so we're looking good. I designated Abreu for assignment. If I can't trade him, I'll probably just release him. So I'll take the hit on the cap, salary, whatever you want to call it. Let's get through the season. All right, Joey Gallo for Scott Barlow. Yeah, I know it's crazy, but he's doing absolutely. He's so bad. I thought we did something good. He's only facing righties too, which is what he did the previous year, where he hit 275, 382, 856 OPS. He's still on pace for about the same amount of home runs, doubles, and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm just gonna give Austin Martin the starting spot because look at what he's putting up in AAA. Yes, AAA isn't MLB, but let's go out and get a reliever, bolster our bullpen a little bit. Ooh, no. I need a lefty. I need a lefty in the bullpen. Dang it. I could call up Smeltzer again, but he was really struggling. That's why I sent him down. Okay. With that in mind now, I might trade Dobnik. And you're probably thinking I'm crazy. Or I could send Dobnik down. And then, yeah. Man, I do need a lefty, though. I do need a lefty. Where's Dobnik? Dobnik's not bad. He's actually doing really well. But he's not really improving much more. And is anybody else like... Man, it's like all kind of the same. Like even Whitley's not bad. He's only pitched 25 innings. Ooh, this is tough. Because like even our starters are doing well. I'm kind of torn here. I'm gonna go with, let's send Dobnik down for now. Let's get that offensive player in where is he? Austin Martin. I guess I could just also like send down one of the extra bats that we have that's not doing well, and then just rock with that extra pitcher. That's also a thing we could do. But man, our bench is pretty weak. Ooh, I might rock the extra pitcher. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might rock the extra pitcher. But do I want Dobnik or do I want the lefty? I do need a lefty in the bullpen. It's something that I gotta have. So we'll go with Smeltzer up here. We'll go Barlow there. And then even though Barlow, I'm torn now. I feel like we should probably rock with the better hand in Dobnik, but we'll leave it as is. And then I need to throw Austin Martin in somewhere here. Let's see, how's Kirilloff doing? Not amazing. Anybody else doing pretty poor? Larnick. He doesn't hit lefties well. So let's go something like that. Everybody else is actually pretty good. So we're in first. Let's leave it like that. So we won the division 99-63, taking on the winner of the wild card. Current playoff bracket looks like that. I knew the Brewers were going to make it. That's why I wanted to break up that pitching rotation. Honestly, I could see that being the postseason for the NL this year, and same thing for the AL. I mean, obviously the postseason is a little bit bigger in real life because for some reason SDS can't update the game to mimic real life during the season, which is crazy. I forgot to tell you, I signed Max Muncy in the offseason. I even forgot to tell you beginning of the year. I forgot to tell you at the trade deadline. I even like tried to make a mental note. I was like, holy cow, I forgot to mention I signed Max Muncy. 2-year deal, 15 mil, and I wanted that DH, and I'm glad we did because we ended up not having a good Joey Gallo, so it worked out perfectly well. So yeah, that was kind of my one move in the offseason, and I didn't even tell you guys. I like told you that I didn't make a move. All right, awards. Garrett Cole, Max Muncy was second in MVP voting. It was actually Muncy and CJ Cron. Those were the two players I was deciding between for the DH pickup, and Max Muncy seems like it was a good move. Same thing with CJ Cron. I feel like both sides wouldn't have been bad. Freeman on the other side, or both players wouldn't have been bad, not both sides. Strider wins Cy Young along with Garrett Cole, who was 18-1 on the year, had a crazy season, crazy year. What else we got? Freeman, Devers batting title. Kittredge and Tyler Rogers as relievers of the year, and then Brett Beatty along with Dermis Garcia. Okay, so I already know this is gonna be a mess. Let me fix it. Actually, it isn't. All right, so Cabrera, I moved him over here because he was struggling a little bit. Not too bad, and he's up to an 80, so I'll take it. We got Smeltzer, who definitely turned it around, had that high 4 ERA, dropped it into the 3s. We've got Alcala, who was fantastic. Fulmer, Whitley, Barlow, Pagan, who I made the setup and he killed it, and then Duran, who really similar to last year. It's just he allowed a lot more runs, which is not what you want to see. Joe Ryan is our ace now, and he's absolutely insane. Killed it for sure. Javier, second in the rotation, going down overall wise, but honestly, he's doing really well, so I'm not going to be upset about it. Chris Paddock, whose arm is basically like roast beef now and is just hanging on by a thread. Pretty good. I'll take it. Ober, fantastic. Holy cow. And then Balazovic, yes, he did struggle, but I wanted to get him in because I know he's kind of one of those high prospects for the Twins. That's really what I wanted to do with this team, because I think they got some fun prospects in the organization, so I wanted to get them involved. And that's the bench. Not great. Arise, we already know is going to have like a 400 on base percentage. Ooh, 350. A little low. Buxton, okay, it's okay. Correa, solid season. The RBIs dropped quite a bit. Wow. Okay. Muncy picked up the slack though. 108 RBIs, killed it. Love to see it. Larnick was not fantastic. Austin Martin, again, half a season, kind of tough to judge him on it, but he wasn't terrible. And then Mejia, I'll take it. All right, Royce Lewis, pretty similar to last year. I'll take it as well. And then Miranda, yeah, offensively, we can't rank that high. We just can't. Batting average, we are 12th. Okay, that's better than what I was expecting. Runs wise, we are 14th, so right around the middle of the pack. Okay. What about pitching wise, like ERA, that kind of stuff? What about fielding percentage? Where are we there? Eesh, not helping our pitchers out at all. 27th. Realistically though, like it's not too bad, right? Like it's not terrible. It's not too bad. I guess we should have looked at like errors. How many errors did we commit? 75. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at ERA now. We were first, so we were like the best pitching team in baseball. Runs allowed, hits allowed, we were the best. Runs allowed, we were the best. Pitching definitely carried us. We are going to be taking on the Mariners. This is gonna be a tough matchup. This is definitely gonna be a tough matchup. Let's quickly take a look at their squad. We are gonna be right here. Let's see, have they made any changes? Let's see. Joey Wendell, Caratini, and then looking at pitching. No, okay, so 2 new bats, but that's about it. All right, we've got to win. Oh, come on, we're the best team in the AL. We can't be losing. There we go. All right, taking on the Blue Jays again. Another tough squad. Like this is gonna be a tough road to the World Series. Taking on the Blue Jays. Marcana, Brandon Belt, who is a signing in real life. A Kill Badu, really? Pitching. Okay. I know Julian Merriweather just recently got DFA'd in real life, I believe. So we've got the Blue Jays, Twins, Dodgers, Phillies. All right, I'm going to predict us, and I'm going to predict the Phillies because I don't really think the Dodgers are that great on paper. And even in real life, I think the Dodgers might be a little disappointing this year. All right, I mean, I need the win, and I need the pitching to be on point because the offense clearly not the best, and we're winning 3-2, 2-1. So it's kind of obvious what's going on. Oh no, don't lose. We're taking on the Dodgers. I was wrong. The Phillies lost. Okay, so I saw Paddock is on the mound here. So let's go Ryan, Javier, and then. Oh, man, both of them have been pretty bad. So maybe like Cabrera, Ober. Maybe just a little spot start for Cabrera. Throw off the team. Let's go see what the Dodgers look like. And they've got Bohm. Oh, that's a pickup. And Matt Chapman. Wow. Okay, those are a couple decent pickups. Indeed. Bueller, Nola, May, Gonsolin, Gratterall. I think they've got another pitcher too. I'm gonna take a look here. I think Flaherty, Bueller. No, yeah, like look at that rotation. That's gross. All right, I mean, it comes down to this. Can we do it? And I mean, we're up 3-0. Good Lord. We are on a mission. And this is where I choke it away and we you know, don't do well. We lose it all. Cabrera, I feel like we traded for him. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I mean, this is gonna be tough against Bueller. I mean, I don't know if I really like this matchup, but if we can sweep the Dodgers, I'll take it. All right, that's a good start. Fly out, a double play. Really? A double play there? A double play there? I mean, okay. Wow, this game is absolutely enthralling. It is a Royce Lewis with the homer. I was gonna say this is a humdinger. This is an offensive onslaught. There we go. We get the run and a double play there. Honestly, I'm gonna take him out there. He's like just under half stamina. Let's take him out and let's head to the bullpen. Let's get a little sac fly action, double our lead, and now let's go to the bullpen. Lefty, righty, 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 righty. I mean, I feel like no matter who I choose here, we're kind of in a tough spot. So I'm gonna go Alcala. He strikes him out, gets the ground out, gets the fly out. Perfect. All right, let's get another insurance run, and this is a good start. Ground out Correa. Okay, great. Let's go to our setup guy. We're gonna go Pagan. This is the time to really shine, and he does it. Max Muncy against his former team strikes out. That's okay. We're up 2-0. We're gonna go to Duran, the Durantula, and he is gonna shut it down. Look at that, 2-0. Look at Edward Cabrera. A little pickup, first season, 1 hit, 6 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts. I will take that. And to be honest, he came in and did the job. I said, give him a spot start or two, and look what he did. Our pitching was fantastic. Besides Ober, besides Blasevich, you know. But look at the bullpen. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And that is the #1 pitching staff in baseball. I bet you weren't expecting that from a Twins rebuild, where realistically, if you look at the pitching rotation, it's not that special. It's not that special. It's not. And then we still have like Blasevich, who really didn't get his time to shine. Yeah, he got a season, but he needs some more. We did ship off Bachman, but we still have Simeon Wood Richardson. We got this guy who was good for us last year, and we didn't even use him. And then the lineup, if you look at it, what really do you need to change? I would kind of leave it and just let everybody just grow into the team. Like this is a stacked looking squad. Like we're set. We're set for the future. We just need them to start performing, and there it is. That's the Twins rebuild. MVP is Jose Miranda for the World Series, and playoff MVP was Buxton. And okay, I guess that's okay for World Series MVP, but I mean, you guys can kind of see who really popped off for the postseason. I hope you did enjoy it. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. Again, it's crazy. 3 different teams for Carlos Correa in one offseason. The saga seems to finally come to an end. And like I said, I hope you did enjoy the video. Again, guys, if you want to see some more videos, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Of course, in the comment section, let me know what you think about the Correa situation, what you think of this offseason, all that good stuff. You got video ideas? Let me know down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.